Top 25 Taxation Interview Questions and Answers. A taxation interview evaluates your understanding of tax laws, compliance requirements, financial reporting, calculations, and problem-solving abilities. Whether you are applying for a tax accountant, tax analyst, tax consultant, or finance executive role, interviewers want to assess your technical expertise and practical experience. Preparing well-structured answers helps you demonstrate confidence, accuracy, and professionalism. The following 25 taxation interview questions and answers cover fundamental and advanced concepts, helping freshers and experienced professionals prepare effectively for their next taxation interview. 1. Tell me about yourself and your experience in taxation. I have developed strong knowledge of taxation principles through my education and practical experience. I understand direct and indirect taxes, tax compliance, return preparation, financial reporting, and tax planning. I enjoy working with numbers while ensuring accuracy and compliance with regulations. My strengths include analytical thinking, attention to detail, and meeting deadlines. I continuously update myself with changing tax laws and regulations to provide accurate tax calculations and maintain compliance with legal requirements. 2. What is taxation? Taxation is the process through which governments collect money from individuals and businesses to finance public services and infrastructure. Taxes support healthcare, education, defense, transportation, and other essential government functions. Taxation includes direct taxes, such as income tax, and indirect taxes, such as sales tax or value-added tax. Every taxpayer must comply with applicable laws by accurately calculating, reporting, and paying taxes within the specified deadlines to avoid penalties and legal consequences. 3. What are direct taxes and indirect taxes? Direct taxes are imposed directly on the income or wealth of individuals and organizations, and the taxpayer cannot transfer the burden to another person. Examples include income tax and corporate tax. Indirect taxes are collected on goods and services, where businesses collect taxes from consumers and remit them to the government. Examples include sales tax, VAT, and GST. Both taxes contribute significantly to government revenue and economic development. 4. What is the difference between tax avoidance and tax evasion? Tax avoidance is the legal practice of reducing tax liability by using deductions, exemptions, credits, and incentives allowed under tax laws. Tax evasion, however, is illegal and involves intentionally hiding income, falsifying records, or failing to report taxable earnings to reduce taxes unlawfully. Businesses should focus on legitimate tax planning while maintaining transparency and compliance. Ethical tax practices protect an organization's reputation and prevent penalties, legal action, and financial losses. 5. Why is tax compliance important? Tax compliance ensures businesses and individuals fulfill their legal obligations by accurately reporting income, paying taxes on time, and maintaining proper documentation. Compliance helps avoid penalties, interest charges, audits, and legal disputes. It also strengthens financial credibility with investors, regulators, and stakeholders. Organizations with strong tax compliance systems reduce operational risks while maintaining positive relationships with tax authorities and supporting sustainable business operations through responsible financial management. 6. What documents are commonly required for tax filing? Tax filing requires financial records that accurately support reported income and deductions. Common documents include income statements, payroll records, invoices, bank statements, purchase receipts, expense reports, depreciation schedules, tax deduction certificates, investment records, and previous tax returns. Businesses also maintain financial statements and supporting accounting documents. Proper record keeping ensures accurate tax calculations, simplifies audits, minimizes errors, and helps organizations comply with applicable tax regulations efficiently. 7. What is tax planning? Tax planning is the process of organizing financial activities to legally minimize tax liability while complying with tax laws. It involves utilizing deductions, exemptions, tax credits, depreciation methods, investment incentives, and business structures that provide tax benefits. Effective tax planning improves cash flow, reduces unnecessary tax expenses, and supports long-term financial goals. Ethical tax planning focuses on legal opportunities without violating regulations or engaging in fraudulent practices. 8. What is a tax audit? A tax audit is an examination conducted by tax authorities to verify the accuracy of tax returns and supporting financial records. Auditors review income, deductions, expenses, invoices, and accounting documentation to ensure compliance with tax laws. Businesses should maintain organized records and transparent reporting to facilitate smooth audits. Proper preparation reduces audit risks, prevents penalties, and demonstrates a company's commitment to regulatory compliance and financial integrity. 9. How do you stay updated with changing tax regulations? I regularly monitor official government announcements, tax authority publications, professional accounting organizations, and trusted financial news sources. I also participate in webinars, certification courses, and industry seminars to enhance my knowledge. Reviewing amendments to tax legislation helps me understand new compliance requirements. Staying updated allows me to provide accurate advice, maintain regulatory compliance, minimize risks, and implement timely changes in tax calculations and reporting procedures. 10. What is taxable income? Taxable income refers to the portion of an individual's or organization's total income that is subject to taxation after applying eligible deductions, exemptions, and allowable adjustments. It includes salaries, business profits, rental income, investment earnings, and other taxable sources. Determining taxable income accurately is essential because it forms the basis for calculating tax liability. Proper classification of income and deductions ensures compliance with tax regulations. 11. What are tax deductions? Tax deductions are allowable expenses or reductions that decrease taxable income, ultimately lowering the amount of tax payable. Common deductions include business expenses, charitable donations, retirement contributions, depreciation, education expenses, and certain healthcare costs, depending on local tax laws. Proper documentation is necessary to support deduction claims. Utilizing legitimate deductions helps businesses and individuals legally reduce tax liabilities while maintaining full compliance with applicable regulations. 12. What are tax credits? Tax credits directly reduce the amount of tax owed rather than lowering taxable income. They are generally more valuable than deductions because they decrease tax liability dollar for dollar. Governments provide tax credits to encourage activities such as education, research, renewable energy investments, and family support. Understanding available credits helps taxpayers maximize savings while remaining compliant with tax regulations and government incentive programs. 13. How do you handle tight tax filing deadlines? I prioritize tasks based on deadlines, prepare detailed schedules, and maintain organized documentation throughout the year. I communicate with relevant departments to obtain required information promptly and review tax calculations carefully before submission. Using tax software and checklists helps improve efficiency while minimizing errors. Effective time management, early preparation, and continuous monitoring enable me to meet filing deadlines without compromising accuracy or compliance. 14. What accounting software have you used for taxation? I have experience using accounting and tax software such as QuickBooks, SAP, Oracle Financials, Tally, Microsoft Excel, and various electronic tax filing systems. These tools assist with financial reporting, tax calculations, reconciliation, documentation, and compliance reporting. I quickly adapt to new software platforms and appreciate technology that automates repetitive tasks while improving reporting accuracy, productivity, and overall tax management efficiency. 15. What would you do if you discovered an error in a tax return? If I discovered an error, I would immediately investigate its cause, assess its impact, and gather supporting documentation. I would inform the appropriate supervisor or client, correct the mistake according to applicable tax regulations, and file amended returns if necessary. Transparency and timely corrective action help minimize penalties while maintaining credibility. I also review internal processes to prevent similar errors from occurring in future tax filings. 16. What is depreciation and how does it affect taxation? Depreciation is the systematic allocation of an asset's cost over its useful life. For taxation purposes, depreciation often reduces taxable income because it is considered an allowable business expense. Different tax jurisdictions prescribe specific depreciation methods and rates. Proper depreciation calculations help businesses claim legitimate deductions, accurately report asset values, improve financial reporting, and comply with tax regulations while optimizing tax liabilities legally. 17. Why is documentation important in taxation? Accurate documentation provides evidence supporting income, expenses, deductions, tax credits, and financial transactions reported in tax returns. Proper records simplify audits, reduce disputes, and demonstrate compliance with tax regulations. Organized documentation improves reporting accuracy and allows businesses to respond quickly to tax authority inquiries. Maintaining complete records also strengthens internal controls and helps prevent fraud, errors, and financial misstatements within an organization. 18. Explain the importance of reconciliation in taxation. Reconciliation involves comparing financial records from different sources to identify discrepancies before tax reporting. Matching accounting records, bank statements, invoices, payroll data, and tax reports ensures accuracy and completeness. Regular reconciliation minimizes reporting errors, prevents duplicate entries, detects fraud, and supports reliable financial statements. It also reduces audit risks by ensuring that tax returns accurately reflect an organization's financial transactions and obligations. 19. What qualities make an excellent tax professional? A successful tax professional possesses strong analytical skills, attention to detail, integrity, confidentiality, communication abilities, and excellent organizational skills. They remain updated on changing tax laws, manage deadlines efficiently, and solve complex financial problems accurately. Ethical decision-making is essential because tax professionals handle sensitive financial information. Continuous learning and adaptability enable them to provide reliable advice while maintaining compliance with evolving regulatory requirements. 20. How do you ensure confidentiality when handling tax information? I protect confidential information by following company policies, restricting access to authorized personnel, using secure systems, encrypting sensitive files, and maintaining professional ethics. I avoid discussing confidential financial information in public settings and ensure documents are securely stored. Confidentiality builds trust with clients and employers while complying with privacy regulations. Protecting financial data is a fundamental responsibility of every taxation professional. 21. Describe a challenging taxation problem you solved. During a financial review, I identified inconsistencies between accounting records and tax filings. I carefully analyzed supporting documents, collaborated with the finance team, corrected discrepancies, and prepared revised calculations before submission. This proactive approach prevented compliance issues and reduced potential penalties. The experience reinforced the importance of detailed reviews, teamwork, and maintaining accurate documentation throughout the accounting and taxation process. 22. How do you prioritize multiple tax assignments? I prioritize assignments by evaluating statutory deadlines, business impact, complexity, and available resources. I create detailed schedules, monitor progress regularly, and communicate proactively with stakeholders regarding pending information. Breaking large projects into manageable tasks improves efficiency and reduces stress. Maintaining organized workflows ensures timely completion of multiple tax assignments while preserving high standards of accuracy, compliance, and professional quality. 23. What is your experience with tax software and automation? I have utilized various accounting and tax software platforms to automate calculations, generate reports, reconcile financial data, and prepare electronic tax filings. Automation reduces manual errors, improves efficiency, and accelerates compliance processes. I also leverage spreadsheet functions for data analysis and validation. Learning new technology quickly enables me to adapt to evolving digital taxation environments and improve organizational productivity significantly. 24. Why should we hire you for this taxation position? I combine technical taxation knowledge with strong analytical skills, accuracy, and a commitment to compliance. I work efficiently under pressure, communicate effectively with colleagues, and continuously improve my professional knowledge. My attention to detail helps minimize errors while ensuring timely tax reporting. I am committed to ethical practices and confident that my dedication, adaptability, and problem-solving abilities will contribute positively to your finance team. 25. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I aim to become a highly skilled taxation professional with advanced expertise in tax planning, compliance, and financial advisory services. I plan to earn professional certifications, stay current with changing tax regulations, and take on greater leadership responsibilities. I hope to contribute to strategic financial decision-making while mentoring junior team members, and continuously improving organizational tax processes and compliance standards. Success in a taxation interview requires a strong understanding of tax regulations, financial reporting, compliance procedures, and analytical thinking. Employers also value ethical conduct, accuracy, communication skills, and the ability to adapt to changing tax laws. Practicing these 25 interview questions and answers will help you build confidence and present your knowledge effectively during interviews. Continue learning about taxation updates, improve your practical skills, and demonstrate professionalism to increase your chances of securing your desired taxation role.